our audience, Chris and Chris. Everybody that's here. Is it getting y'all? Kind of hard to do when you can't see on this side. I'll just leave it running if you're ready.
No, okay. Alright, now this is my commemorative speech. Think of a family member that was important to you or had a huge influence on you throughout your entire life. Most people probably think of one of their grandparents. A grandchild's relationship with their grandparents, very important, very personal, and it's completely unlike any other. So today I'm going to be commemorating my grandfather. Why? I believe that my grandfather is just that terrific person that anyone can relate to, that stereotypical grandfather that everybody deserves. My grandfather is a World War II veteran. He was an officer in the United States Air Force. He was a prisoner of war in World War II. For those who are religious, he was a very devout Christian, believed very much in his faith, and he loved his family very, very much. That was the most important thing to him, is his family. He just had that happy-go-lucky attitude about him. He was never sad, never mad, never disappointed. There was nothing you could do to upset him. He loved everybody no matter what they did, and I believe that's a very important trait in somebody. He was that person that you could always talk to. Didn't matter how extreme or how little it was, you could go talk to him. I remember when I was a kid, one of my favorite pastimes was sitting in front of the TV with my grandfather watching magic shows. He loved magic and I loved magic as well, and me and him would sit for hours and just watch like Vegas magic shows on television. My sister had an article published in the newspaper when she was a kid talking about building puzzles with my grandfather, and the very last line in the article was, "I just love spending time with my grandfather." I mean, who wouldn't? Everyone deserves that one static person in their life that they can go to, talk to, and relate to more than anyone. And I believe more people need to strive to be that person for somebody else. Oh, that's it. Thank you. Well, we need 3 questions for this too. No, my grandfather passed away in 2004. He's actually buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. He lived in Florida. We're all actually from Florida. We just moved here a couple years ago, yeah. He lived most of his life in Florida, but he was from Wisconsin. It's hard to say. He did a lot for me. I don't know. I just think the most important thing is when I was young, my parents worked mornings, so my mom would be gone before I'd go to school, and I was in like kindergarten. He would be there the second that my parents would leave. He'd get me up for school, get me ready for school, take me to school, pick me up, help me with my homework, and he'd do everything he possibly could to make sure I did well and grew up to be the person that I should be. Yes. I did try to go into the military, but because of certain circumstances I wasn't able to join, but I did try, yes. Thank you.